Hello everyone, welcome to Salesforce Atlas. My name is Darcy. If you're new to the channel, I really hope that you're doing well. In today's episode, I would like to share with you how to create a very simple validation rule that prevents creating cases that are responses, let's say out of office responses to your email to cases. And this can be real annoying, and in the end, it can create lots of useless cases in Salesforce that are simply out of office responses. As always, I'm going to be in one of my trailheads and I have opened setup, and in setup I'm going to navigate to the object manager, and in the object manager in the quick find I'm going to type in cases, open cases, and I'm going to go and create a new validation rule. Now, let me open as well on the side one of the cases. Now, here from the user side, I opened cases, and a very quick example. I'm in feed, and all right, here on the side, we have all the details. And in details, I'm going to be looking at the subject line. We have here subject line, description. Very often, what I've noticed from my experience, out of office replies would be in the subject line, either OOO or out of office or automatic reply. It can be anything really in your org. What do you see the most? And maybe you already have this rule in place. If you are struggling with this issue, then I suggest creating a validation rule and marking subject line as out of office or automatic reply, and then later you can keep editing this validation rule. Now I'm going to create the name. I'm going to use in the condition formula in this pops subject line field, and make sure that the expression is true. So if subject line equals out of office, or better, even better would be if subject line contains out of office, then if there's anything else in the subject line, Salesforce will make sure to stop this email from creating any cases, as these are email to cases. Now I'm going to write contains, and I'm going to find the subject line, subject, and that's going to be, let's say, out of office. And now check the syntax, make sure it has no errors, and I will add some more things later as well to this formula. But right now I'm going to try with the out of office only, and just write the error message, just in case, even though the purpose of this validation rule is to prevent any email to cases from creating tickets in Salesforce. So I don't really think anyone will be internally creating tickets with the subject line out of office, but we can still write this error message: out of office, email not allowed. Yeah, out of office email not allowed, and that is just an example, and I can leave it anywhere. On the top of the page is good as well, and I'm going to save this. It should be active already. Yeah, the rule is active. And the next thing, let's create a new case and test the subject line. It can be any product support is good. I will have some mandatory fields that I need to fill in. And the case origin, as this validation rule would specifically target email to cases. So you can as well specify in this validation rule that the case origin should be email. The out of office cases would be coming from email to case, and you can also specify case origin and select email as well in your validation rule, or keep it as it is, because out of office cases, they can only come from your emails, really, not from web and not from phone. And I'm going to check if I have to complete anything else. I'm going to test the subject line out of office, and I'll add the description as well. And now let's imagine that I have, as a support agent, I responded to a ticket, and I received, or I should be receiving, an out of office reply in the email. So email should be coming in back to Salesforce as the customer is away. And I don't want to create a new case with an SLA just based on out of office ticket or auto response tickets. Now, if I say with this subject line, it fires an error and the case wasn't created, which is very good. And this is only one subject line. As you can imagine, you'd have to go back to your validation rule and edit this validation rule and add as many other options as you can imagine, as many other options as you can see coming into your org. Add or function. If I put comma, lowercase o, so it is the same. If I add check syntax, let's see. Yes, you can add or function and then just copy paste and change the subject line. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you found this video useful. You can do a lot with the validation rules, and this is one of the examples that can save you time from mass deleting any cases that were randomly created by auto-responses or out-of-office replies. So definitely keep an eye on this, test in your sandbox environment, and I hope you'll find this use as well in your production org. I hope you have a wonderful day, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And very big thanks for everyone who is following my channel. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.